This video deals with conceptualization and theory. While we have already discussed the differences between theory and empiricism in a previous session, we now take a closer look at theory. Among other things, we differentiate it from related constructs such as the hypothesis. While hypothesis and theory are closely related, they should not be equated. A hypothesis is an assumption or likely explanation for a particular phenomenon, based on limited evidence, such as anecdotal evidence. It is not scientifically tested or proven, and it is based on a limited amount of data. If there is empirical evidence for a hypothesis, it may lead to a theory. A theory, on the other hand, is a collection of ideas, a collection of logical arguments used to explain facts or events. Unlike a hypothesis, it is scientifically tested and proven, and is based on a large amount of data. The theory can be formulated by means of a hypothesis. In other words, the theory is a model of human behavior that influences both what we see and how we see it. It is typically used when there is already relatively extensive knowledge on a particular subject. Thus, a theory is a generalized statement that assumes a relationship between two or more variables. The theory becomes stronger as more supporting evidence is gathered. This means more data points or data points of higher quality, and it therefore offers a way of making predictions. Furthermore, theories have the ability to inspire new research, and they increase a researcher's awareness of connections and the broader meaning of data. At this point, it makes sense to combine the collected knowledge on hypotheses and theory with the different methods of gaining knowledge. As discussed previously, there are different procedures for gaining knowledge, depending on the research question, the method, and the research design. Especially deduction, induction, and additionally a mixture of the two, namely abduction. Let us take a closer look at the three procedures to gain knowledge. In deductive reasoning, the logic is that a conclusion must also be true if the conditions for it are true. This is about the inference from the general to the specific. Data collection is used to evaluate or test suggestions or hypotheses in connection with a particular theory. In other words, it is about the verification of a theory, or the theoretical verification or falsification. In contrast to deductive reasoning, inductive reasoning uses known premises to generate untested statements. This means that it is not about the testing of hypotheses, but about generating hypotheses. In other words, it is about the generalization from the specific to the general. Data collection is used to explore a phenomenon, identify themes and patterns, and create a conceptual framework. Induction is therefore about developing and building theories. While induction postulates a rule without asking for the cause, abduction additionally postulates a cause. This is also called explanatory induction. In an abductive conclusion, known premises are used to produce testable results. This is a generalization from the relationship between the specific and the general. Data collection is not only used to investigate the phenomenon, as with induction, but also to test the phenomenon by subsequent data collection. In other words, abduction is about theory development and also theory modification. If necessary, a new theory is developed based on existing theories, or existing theories are changed and modified.